Cringe is the cop in your mind. This has to come from the heart. 1, 2, 3. Damn it, dude. God damn it, dude. Fuck this. So as you can see, I started smoking pot again this year. I kept telling myself that it felt like I lost something the first time that I got high again, but it didn't really feel like that at all. I also gave up on learning to cook, and I gave up on trying to stay in contact with my online friends. I gave up on voice training, I gave up on spironolactone, and on this video about cars that I was halfway through writing. I tried to give up cigarettes, but I wound up giving up on that goal instead. And now I think we're about to see me give up on piano. Black and orange stray cat sitting on a fence. Ain't got enough dough to pay the rent. I'm flat broke, but I don't care. You know, I only picked up piano because my wife picked up bass a month or two ago, and she's, like, already better than I ever was at guitar. I figured if I learned piano, it'd make me better at music as a whole. It's probably true, but, well... I don't really care about getting better at music. I tell myself that I do, but I don't really feel like that at all. I'm a decent enough singer, and I can play guitar well enough to use it as an excuse to sing. That's enough for me, though. Music's just not really my thing like that. I like making videos. I like making conversation, and I like making cars work. I tell myself that that's not enough for me to be a complete person, but I don't really feel like that at all. See, I feel like most people worry way too much about being complete. Like there's some sort of finish line somewhere. There isn't. Every time I make a new video, pour my heart out into it, come out of the process proud, I wind up hating that video a week later, invariably, every single time. Whenever I'm working on a video, I tell myself that this one's gonna be the one, even though it isn't. There's no such thing as the one, and there never could be. Every night that I go to bed telling myself I'm gonna deep clean the kitchen the next morning, I wake up mad at myself, knowing that I'm not gonna do it. Maybe if I was the type of person who only ever wore clean clothes, I wouldn't be so depressed. Shit, maybe I just need to get big on YouTube again, or double my estrogen dosage. Maybe I need to cut out soda and cigarettes. Maybe then I look in the mirror and have nothing to say to myself. I just need to learn how to play piano, and it'll feel like when I was a kid again. Or maybe I just need to smoke a bowl and chill the fuck out. I look out the window and I see dead people. I think about how I want to be remembered, and I realize that I don't really care about that. Time and time again, I felt a certain way, happy or sad, and I thought that I was going to feel that way forever. Time and time again, I was wrong. I think about all the people who say my videos have helped them, but when I wake up the next morning, I'm just hungry and I want a cigarette. See, I don't really care how I'm remembered, because I'm not going to be there to enjoy it anyways. I won't be there to correct people when they're wrong about what my motivations were. Legacy is a stupid fucking thing to be motivated by. So what should I be motivated by? What should be the thing that's driving me to grow? Those questions are also stupid.
A better question would be, why the hell do I need to be growing all the time? Who's it for? I'm decent enough at guitar that it can make me happy. I treat the people I love well enough that I can think about it and be happy. I like the music I listen to, I like the people I talk to, and I don't mind the bad days much, so what's the big rush to change my circumstances? What's the big rush to better myself, when all these different things in my life make me and the people around me happy? Do I care about not smoking pot, or is that just something I used to care about? Do I care about being a better musician, or was that just something I used to care about? Do I care about having a healthier diet, or was that just something I used to care about? Here's an idea. Who I am naturally is exactly who I want to be. After all, if I was being somebody that I didn't want to be, I probably would have given up by now. That's what I tell myself anyways, but it doesn't always work. This is something that's been keeping me up at night this year. The issue is that I don't really buy it. It feels like I've lost so much this year, surrendered so many parts of myself, and given up on so many personal goals. Sobriety, Torment Session 2, a steady career talking about video games, all those little arguments that I choose not to have. I've sacrificed it all to make my life simpler and a little bit less painful. Path of least resistance. That's my motivation. So why am I trying so hard to make this video the one? That's where we get to the lesson that I'm trying to take away from all this losing myself that I'm doing this year. In spite of all that nihilism that feels so inherent to who I am, there are a lot of things that I really care about. Things that hurt me, but that I love. Videos like I've been making over the last year give me panic attacks every other day, imposter syndrome, rigorous self-critique, dysmorphia like you couldn't imagine. Every time I start work on a new video, I know that I'm signing up for that, and I get all depressed at what I'm about to put myself through, spilling my guts out to you all. Then I get all depressed thinking about how I could be bringing in more money to help get my family out of the country if I just switch to a simpler, more traditional job. And then I start feeling selfish for choosing to be a failing, has-been YouTuber instead of a mechanic or a truck driver or something. Every workday follows that same schedule of toxic emotions, and most of my off days do too, but invariably, as soon as I'm done working on one video and coming to terms with the impending release of it, I'm already planning out my next, even more ambitious video, and the cycle begins again. So why do I do it? Why do I put myself through all that, but I can't be bothered to suck a piano for a few months? Believe it or not, it's not because I'm lazy. It's not because of all the DMs from people saying that my videos help them. It's not because I think that someday the pain of being so vulnerable to strangers will go away, or because I think that someday I might have the funding and experience to make a real movie. It's just because it makes me happy. Believe me, it hurts. It hurts like hell to know that because I couldn't go on packaging up all my deepest thoughts and feelings into discussions about video games, I might lose my dream job someday soon. It hurts to know that for so many people, so many years of drowning in all my passion amounted to nothing. Because I said that I didn't really feel like I was a boy. It kills me to think that there are people out there who will only ever see me as another toy for them to play their reactionary drama games with. I can't sleep at night thinking about all the people who think that my perspective is valueless because I'm a sex worker. It disgusts me that as a woman, I'm not allowed to show my ugly side in the same way that a man can. There's somebody in the audience right now laughing at all of this vulnerability, laughing at all my pain and thinking it's cringy of me to share it. Others still think that I need to get over it because I don't work a fast food job and my disability is more subtle than some other people's. To those who don't understand why I'm complaining so much, when, as I said earlier, I have my dream job, it's because no amount of happiness can stop life from being painful. Life is, among a lot of other things, sitting there bound and gagged, watching as your body falls apart, watching as the things that you thought were permanent crumble between your fingertips, watching as you start forgetting the intricacies of the things that you once thought were everything. Each person only has room for so many things on their soul, and growing can only ever mean replacing something that helped you get this far with something else, which might hurt you instead. Fear, doubt, anxiety, loathing, loneliness, these are facts of life in a way that happiness just isn't. That's true for every artist and every murderer and every oligarch and every proletariat. This torment is an inevitability in my life, as it is in yours. But for now, amidst all of that anguish, making YouTube videos makes me happy. See, I'm of the opinion that for most people, about, half of the things that we're fighting for are just a complete waste of time, basically. When I look out the window, I see dead people. Dead people who don't give a fuck if they learned how to play piano or not because they're dead. I see dead people who, after a lifetime spent chasing completeness, died. Dead people who made it really far in life and achieved things that I could never imagine, but still had about as many happy days and about as many sad days as I'll have had. When I'm dead, people are going to look out of their windows and they're not going to be able to see my failed dreams any clearer than I'll be able to from underneath 6 feet of dirt. There are a lot of other things I care about too. Things that make my life a lot less simple, but that I fight for every day regardless. Family, politics, staying in small towns, keeping in touch with friends, helping out the people who need me, constantly pushing myself to be the best life partner I can be. There are times where I can't relax at all because the things that I love demand too much from me. I'm gonna stress myself straight into an early grave for these videos and these people and these ideals, but I'm fine with that. I'm fine with hating 60% of my days if it means that when it's my turn to die, I'll be able to look back on the sum of my life and know that I gave myself to the things that made me happy, even if that happiness was never truly complete. Because it's not about completion. It's about doing everything you possibly can to be happy in spite of the fact that it takes a lot of sadness to get there. For that reason, I'm never, ever, ever going to stop fighting. But sometimes you just need to chill the fuck out, recognize the sunk cost fallacy, put away the piano, smoke a bowl, do something you actually enjoy, and drop the worthless fights. Because weighing in on a bunch of stupid drama from people that you don't even like, or spending 2 hours in bed trying to figure out if you could have worded something differently, or pushing yourself to be on time to a party that you don't even want to go to, all that stuff, well, it's fucking stupid. But you know what's never stupid? Being happy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Black, no stray cat sitting on a fence. Enough dough to pay the rent. I'm flat broke, but I don't care. I strut right by with my tail in the air. Stray cat strut, I'm a lady's cat. I'm a feeling Casanova. Hey man, that's that. Get a shoe thrown at me from a mean old man. I get my dinner from a garbage can.
class and I got cat style. Tempo was all over. That felt pretty good, though. Let's see how the audio sounds, because that's the only thing that's ever really questionable. Okay, that was a really dark one. Sorry about that. Something I kind of neglected to talk about in this video, just for the sake of brevity, which is something I'm trying to get better at, is that one of the benefits making these videos has on my life is I use them to kind of purge a lot of very negative emotions that I feel throughout my day. If I talk about the things that keep me up at night, you know, on this channel, wherever, it does help. And yeah, it's been a rough couple of weeks. This video started out a good bit more lighthearted, and then one night I was kind of just spiraling, and I wrote that entire nightmare sequence. And then I kind of relived that nightmare sequence over and over the next couple weeks. But now that the video is done, I gotta say, I can feel like all of that melting away, all of that just washing off of me. All the stuff that's been really messing with my head lately. Couple other things to note. One, this video was black and white because I thought one of the things that I needed a lot of work, a lot of practice with was lighting. And just in general, like creatively framing my shots and all that. And the limitations of a black and white video, I think, did a lot to help with that, although I'm not sure how much it helped with actual lighting techniques or theory, whatever you want to call it, because black and white lighting is very different from color lighting. This video looks absolutely horrible in color. But as you probably know, the actual reason that I'm here right now after the video is to read off the names of the patrons, who have really been carrying a lot of my weight this year. This was a big transformational year for me so far, where I've tried to really push my style and my format in completely different directions, and it is only through the faith of my Patreon supporters that I am able to experiment like that and force myself to grow like that. And, well, I think I'm gonna be able to keep up a better uploading pace now. I mean, if this video is anything to go by. Granted, it's a shorter one, but I'd argue it has plenty of substance for what it is. And hopefully I can keep on churning out videos this quickly. I guarantee you're not going to predict what the next one's about, assuming I'm correct about what it's going to be. But with that out of the way, let me just read off the names of those patrons, especially those who donate $10 or more monthly. Seriously, y'all are the reason that I do get to have this job. I think my camera's glitching again. Whatever, it was cool. Okay, the recording stopped. My camera's really freaking out. I'm gonna hurry so it doesn't happen again. Those patrons donating $10 or more monthly are Big Time Jim, Bridget G, jeez, I can't even read this. I gotta zoom it in. Big Time Jim, Bridget G, Callie Carmine, Cass Carton, Charlotte, Chloe R, sorry, Daniel McDonald, Darius Fazier, Demise, Despoina, Edelsis, Emma Roberts, Arday, Eva Knight, Field Number 5, George Rosenbaum, Grease Beef, Guybrush, Gwen T, Hazel the Dog, the cooler one, Huntikar, I Eat Teeth, Eon Lester, whichever, Issa, Kelly, Lake, Laura M, Liz the Strange, Luke Chambers, Lynn Payne, Maddie Tourmaline, Max Bean, Melody, Metamaniac, Mia Maple, Mintiest Miranda, Molly, Nia Lunatics, Naris, Neurofilter, Nicole, One-Eyed Wiley, Pa Aurelia, Fia Westfall, Rio, Rose Like the Flower, Scott Edwards, Sean Hamilton, Cecile, Shay Theus, Sophia Lovelace, Stormy, Summer Celine Garnet Midnight, Swatchbox, Sweet Meat, The Narcissist Cookbook, Tired Puppy Ashley, Yara 12, Zara, Almost Dead Again, David Kaiser, Jamie Follett,
Cortisol, Lac Lamont, Kay, Boya, and Hazelpup. Um, you know how I think it was Hitchcock always talking about I make one for them and then one for me? I kind of feel like I just make all my videos for me, but this one was the one for me. So hopefully this next video will be one for y'all, one that more people will be able to enjoy and get something out of, as opposed to something this intimately personal for me. But anyways, thank you so much. It means so much that you're all willing to watch this stuff. Camera's glitching again, so I'm gonna get out of here. Have a good day.